Everybody, before we get into the diecast review, I'd like to mention that yesterday I went to the Nascar Cup Series race at Texas Motor Speedway, and as soon as I got back home, I was in the middle of making my Nascar diecast review for you guys. Unfortunately, due to it being very late when I got back, I did not publish it out basically in time for the race afterwards, but I'm going to do it now basically for you guys here today. So without further ado, let's get into the diecast review. Whoa, what the heck? Your boy did it again. And I got 6 NASCAR diecast for you guys in this review. What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to another NASCAR diecast review here today. This is the NASCAR Freak, and this is the 34th review of 2023. I just went back to Texas Motor Speedway. I just got back from the race. I went to the 2023 Auto Trader Eco Park 400, and William Byron is your winner. Congratulations to William Byron on the win. I got 6 diecasts for you guys to review. Technically, I'm going to do 5 because I already got one that I don't need to review. I already reviewed it a little while back. But I got 5 out of the 6 I will review for you guys. And the one I will not review, which will be the Rusty Wallace from 1999, since I already have it. I'll review to you the 1997 trucks I have, and the 1999 Kerry Earnhardt Channel Lock Chevrolet, and the 2 win diecast of Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Daytona 500 win and Kyle Busch's Fontana win. But we're going to start out with the trucks. We're going to start off with the 1997 Bill Elliott Team ASE Ford F-150. So here's the first diecast in this review. It's going to be on the 1997 Bill Elliott Team ASE Ford F-150. This actually adds a little bit of controversy to this because Bill Elliott actually raced this truck, the number 4 truck, in 1996 at Las Vegas in the season finale race at Vegas with this truck. But they made it in 97. But I don't know. I really don't know what they call it. If I'm going to put it in the 96 or 97 not. But it is made in 97, so I'm going to call it the 97 for now. But I will probably put it in the 1996 Truck Series race. Maybe. I pretty much would because it makes sense to do so. You got on the front here the Team ASC Wagner brake products and Ultra wheels on the hood. And there's the Ford F-150 nose. Here is the left side of the truck here. Lots of fun little sponsors in this one, on this truck. Here's a roof right here. Speaking of ASE, I actually got a ASE certificate. I actually got me a 609 certificate. I actually went to automotive school and got that. But here is the truck. There's a lot of good stuff on this. Ultra wheels, Wagner brake products, Team ASE, excuse me, on the truck bed there. Here's the tailgate. Snap on there with Team ASE and Ultra wheels and Wagner brake products on the back. And here is the right side of the diecast here, same side as left. And if you guys are looking for this 1907 Bill Elliott truck, or well, technically it is 96 because he raced it in 96. I recommend you guys to pick this one up because there's a lot of hardcore Bill Elliott fans, a lot of hardcore Chase Elliott fans out there that want to go after these things. But that is it for the Bill Elliott truck. We're going to go on to the next truck, which is the 1997 Kenny Irwin Rebestos Ford F-150. Before I review the truck, I want to show you guys that there's an autograph on this right here. Sorry, I said for my finger being in the way, but here it is right there. That is Kenny Irwin's autograph. That is legit. Kenny Irwin, if you guys do not know, Kenny Irwin actually raced in the Truck Series 97. Before 98, he moved his way up to the Cup Series, driving for Robert H. Racing. Unfortunately, he lost his life at a practice crash at New Hampshire in 2000 when the throttle was hung, and unfortunately, he went into the outside wall and went upside down in that crash. There was photos of it, and he went upside down on his roof, and unfortunately passed away from that fatal incident. It was happened in practice. And Adam Petty also had that same fate happen to him, unfortunately, which we both lost. Adam Petty and Kenny Irwin in the same year at the same track. Basically a month to 2 months month split basically to those incidents there. Both of those crashes happened in New Hampshire a couple months apart of each other. But that is it basically right there for that. I'm going to keep this package because I'm going to go display it off in my Truck Series collection I have right over there, along with the truck diecast. Now we're going to go to the Kenny Irwin truck diecast. So here's the diecast itself. It's a 1997 Kenny Irwin Rebestos Ford F-150. And Kenny Irwin, he was actually quite stellar in this truck in 97. He did not get a win in this truck, but he actually was really bad fast. in 97 with this truck. Here it is right here. Here's the, oh my gosh, rolled away from me. No! He rolled away from me right there, everybody. So here's the Ford F-150 nose. Sorry about that. And here's Rebessis on the hood. And there's the Craftsman windshield bitter. As you guys can see, there's a windshield bitter. Yay! There it is right there, Craftsman. And by the way, Craftsman is back in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series there. So here it is with the left side. I really like this paint scheme. This paint scheme is very, very iconic with the blue up front, with the red or orange fading into yellow, and then white in the back. Here's the roof right here. It just screams 1990s for you. And rolls away from me again. He's in the wall hard once again. So here's the truck bed in the back. There's Rebestis, the best in brakes, Ford Credit, and red carpet lease on the truck bed. Rebestis in the back. And here is the right of the diecast here, same side as the left. And if you guys are looking for Kenny Ort's 1997 Rebestis Ford F-150, I recommend you guys to get it. And now we're going to go on to the number 40 of Kerry Earnhardt, the 1909 Kerry Earnhardt Channel Lock Chevrolet from the NASCAR Busch Series. After fiddling around a little bit with the base and a screwdriver, which this diecast was screwed onto a base, I finally got it off, and here it is right here, the 1909 Kerry Earnhardt Channel Lock Chevrolet Monte Carlo for the NASCAR Busch National Series. Very, very nice. This is just like the Kevin LePage 1998 car, but different driver for 1999 in this instance. So here is the Monte Carlo nose, channel lock on the hood. And here is the left side of the diecast here. If you take a look at the body, kind of the molding of it, the back end kind of looks like very, very crunched down. But the front end looks really, really good. I just think if they continued like having the better back end of the car a little bit, it might be probably one of the best looking die casts out there. I'm not trying to say they're ugly or anything, but that's what they did in the 90s and stuff. But very nice die cast this is. There's the left side, and there's the roof right there as I just showed you. Nothing on the deck with it, but there is on the back channel lock. I was just talking about the mold. It kind of looks very hunched back, or just like the back end just kind of shrunk, and then the front's just very, very long. But otherwise, really good die cast back in the day. As you look at the right side there, if you guys are looking for this one, I recommend you guys to get it. The only die cast, or the only companies that have Kerry Earnhardt die cast basically for 99 is Action and Revell. I recommend you getting the Action one if you can find it, but in Revell it's all right. I'm not trying to say it's bad, but it's the only one I found, and I'm very happy of it. We're going to go into the next die cast, which will be on the 2023 Daytona 500 champion Ricky Stenhouse Jr., the Daytona 500 race win. So here's the next diecast in this review. It's on the 2023 Daytona 500 champion, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in this 2023 Daytona 500 race win diecast. And I know, as of me being a fan on NASCAR diecast with confetti, I would have wished it did not have confetti, because basically this car does not really have much damage at all. But it's got a lot of dirt and stuff like that. But I really wanted to pick this one up because I'm going to add this one into the Daytona 500 win collection I have over right next to me on my right side over here. That's my Daytona 500 win collection. Back to this. So here it is right here. Here's the front of the car. There's the Camaro nose, and you can definitely tell there's the dirt on the car. There's the confetti. Continental and Kroger on the hood. There's a Chevrolet Camaro nose. Chevrolet and Stenhouse on the windshield banner there. There's no really much detail onto it. It's just basically been the plain one. This was actually, this race win die cast was made before the windshield banner updates. But here is the left side of the die cast here. You can definitely tell there's some dirt and stuff like that on this. Here's the roof of the die cast. Some confetti, and the Continental is the roof sponsor. There's a little bit of dirt basically on the left side. Stenhouse Jr. on the back name banner there. And there's the sponsor game. I'm going to basically pull it very close. It's kind of hard to see it a little bit. There they are right there. There's some sponsors there. Might be a little bit hard for y'all to see it, but there is sponsors. I think there's Ice Cream, there's Klondike, I think, or Drumstick I saw in the back, but there is the back end of itself. Continental on the back. Then here is the right of the diecast here. Paint scheme is the same size left, but in the race marks it is not. I'm really definitely not a big fan of the Havoc confetti on the 1/64 scale diecast, but on the 1/24 scale, it makes a lot of sense, but on the 1/64 scale, it kind of doesn't. But they had to do what they had to do to make the diecast be a race version with confetti being accurate as much as possible. I would like to see Atlanta Racing do like a normal Rookie Stenhouse Junior diecast, like something different, and not just one Stenhouse Junior diecast per year, but maybe just having two of them, like they did last year with the Nascar Authentics and stuff like that. But very nice. I got this for my Daytona 500 win collection. If you guys want to get this, man, I recommend you guys get it, especially for all the Stenhouse Junior fans out there. They've been waiting for Stenhouse to do something like this. Very incredible accomplishment for JTD Doherty Racing. I'm going to add this one into my Daytona 500 win collection, my Daytona win diecast I have up there as well. And I'm going to go into the next and final diecast, which would be the Kyle Busch Fontana win from this year. So here's the final diecast in this review. It's going to be on the Kyle Busch Auto Club win for this season, the Lucas Oil Chevrolet Camaro. This one actually has no confetti on this diecast. I think it didn't shoot off confetti basically at Auto Club. I don't know. I have to look back. I have to look back and see if it did. But I guess at the time, I guess they didn't shoot it off. But this is really nice how I got this. I just really was, I'm just a fan of this paint scheme and everything. And also a fan of this, of this car. I actually do have a Kyle Busch 2019 Auto Club win. I reviewed it basically a couple of years ago. But otherwise, I'm going to continue going here. Here's the front of the diecast. Here's the Camaro nose. You can see the dirt that they have. Auto Club was really, really dusty. And look at all the dirt that they have there on the nose of that car. And there's Lucas on the hood. There is the windshield banner there of Busch and Chevrolet. And there is the updated windshield banner. Basically got the detail to that. You guys can see. And here is the left side. Here's the roof. Lucas Oil is his roof sponsor. Busch on the name band on the back, and Lucas Oil on both the deck lid and the back of the car. And here's the right to diecast here, same size left, but not in the racing detail a little bit. The race detail is a little bit different. And you can also see on the right side of the diecast there is, rubber marks as he was doing a burnout. And here is the left side here once again. And that's it for this review. If you guys are looking for this diecast, I recommend you guys to get it. I know it might have been a ridiculous amount of money I spent basically on this diecast, which I think this was $12 at the track, and I bought the Stenhouse Junior diecast, the race version, for $14, I believe. This is a ridiculous amount of money there for these little diecasts I get. Basically, for the older ones, I got $5 for Rusty Wallace and $5 for Kerry Earnhardt. And the Bill Elliott truck and the Kenny Irwin truck, I got that for actually for $10. Just because they're on a separate rack or whatever, the guy priced it different. I tried going down on it, basically tried to bargain him basically for $8, but he said, "Why would I do that?" And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stick to what I'm gonna pay him, whatever. I really apparently I get kind of scared whenever I'm trying to make a deal and stuff like that. Try to bargain him down on the price, basically talking down onto it. But when it doesn't work, I'm like, all right, I don't really want to walk away because I really want these. But that's just kind of bad about me. I really don't walk away when I'm supposed to. But if you guys don't feel comfortable about paying a certain amount of money basically for a diecast, just walk away from it. But for me, I'm really bad at it. I really should practice that a little bit more. But otherwise, I enjoyed this, getting it and getting it basically for what it's worth for the time being. I know it's definitely not going to do it all the time, but it's all good. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this diecast review. It's late as balls at night. I am so sorry if I sound very, very tired and just not making sense. I just got back from Texas Motor Speedway after a long day of the racetrack. This has been the NASCAR Freak here, and I'll see you guys in the next diecast review or video I have. Signing on, God bless.